Welcome to week 1 of the 21-day challenge. Now before I begin, I just want to congratulate you all for signing up for this challenge. This is a huge accomplishment and a huge deal, especially right now because you're going to be teaching yourself how to live longer. How? Why is that? Well, 1, you're going to build healthier habits and you're going to learn how to make healthier decisions overall. And it's going to really help affect you in the long run. So my entire challenge is focused on body weight. So if you look at my social media accounts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Brittne Bay Fitness, you rarely see me using actual gym equipment. I very rarely go to the gym. I do have a gym membership, but I never go to the gym because 1, I just never really have time. I'm in school, I'm in college my senior year, and I'm running this business. I'm thinking of ways to really help you guys come up with new ideas, and sometimes going to the gym is too time consuming for me personally. So working out at home, outside, it's just way easier for me. And if I do use equipment, it'll be something like, dumbbells, it'll be something like resistance bands, and you'll be actually using those too in this week. Again, dumbbells and resistance bands. A lot of people ask me, Brittne, how do you get a smaller waist? How do you get a bigger booty? How do you get abs? How do you do any of that? And the straight answer is nutrition and exercise. Those 2 are the bottom line. No one's body is the same. We all have different shapes and we're all different sizes. So if you want a body like mine, that's impossible. We all have different bodies. We're all shaped differently. And that's the beauty about being an individuality. All right? Now, if you've always had a small waist, you're going to have a small waist. If you've always had a wider waist, you will always have a wide waist. And the truth may hurt, but the truth is the truth. What you can do is enhance certain areas of your body. And how is that? Focus on everything. Don't just focus on abs, because focusing on abs is only going to just work on abs. You're not going to make your waist appear to be smaller or curvier. Now let's talk about how to create a smaller waist and a bigger booty. Well, the answer to that is by working out and eating accordingly. But also the thing about it is that it's all an illusion. Yes, you're building and you're creating your physique, but you're also creating this illusion of what appears to be bigger and smaller. Now, I already have a pretty small waist, but by me training my shoulders and my arms, I'm creating my waist to be, well, I'm not creating it to be, I'm making it appear to be smaller. When it comes to leg day, I'm working on my quads, I'm working on my booty, everything, and by doing so, again, my butt looks bigger, my waist looks smaller because I'm building down here and I'm building up here, so it's all seeping in. Throughout my program, we will be doing a lot of body weight exercises. Now, one especially will be squats. Now, if you do have any knee injuries or things like that, please, discuss with your physician and ask them if it's okay to actually do this program. And if so, you can do it. Now, if you can just sit down or sit on a toilet and handle your business, I'm sure you can do a squat. Now, in order to actually help your knees, you want to work your knees. One thing I've been noticing is improper squat form. I want you guys to be doing your squats properly because when you do things improperly, you create all types of injuries, and we don't want that, all right? We definitely don't want that. So let me show you guys how to do a proper squat, all right? So I'm going to stand to the side to show you, all right? So I'm going to stand to the side so I can really show you my feet, all right? So my shoulders are aligned with my feet. My toes are pointed outward. They're not to the front. They're not all the way out. They're outward, just about enough, all right? So you're going to get into your squat. You can have your hands out to really help you with your balance and your form. And you're going to squat as if you're sitting on a toilet or just sitting down in a chair. All right, so I'm going to squat going back. So notice how I'm just going back with my butt first. All right, so going back, I'm going to get as low as I can. Don't force yourself. Just make sure that your knees never go past your toes. Once you start doing this, stop. Because that's going to really make some serious injuries, and you don't want that. So let's try it again. Hands out and squat. If you can't get too low without keeping proper form, just stay where you can. You want to practice, and as the more you practice, you'll be able to get lower and lower. All right? So you'll be doing your squat like this. Watch out for those toes. And up. All right, and there you go. Now let's do a lunge, because the same rules apply with the lunge. So when you get into a lunge, your knees shouldn't go past your toes either. So it should be kind of like this, whether it's a back lunge or just a regular lunge. You want to make sure that your knees are aligned and that you're focused on form. You can also use a chair to help assist you with your squat to make sure your form is good. All right, so here we go. So notice how I'm relying on the chair to make sure that I'm not, having improper form, that my knees aren't going past my toes. All right, and you know you're doing a good squat once you're lifting those toes. I do it all the time, so look at my toes. Heels flat on the ground, toes slightly up, or you can sit into your squat. Check this out. See that? Quick tip, make sure you stay active in the online community for the 21-day challenge. I will be checking in, popping in time to time, replying to questions, or even just giving some motivational quotes or things of that sort. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel for free workouts, free tips, and extras. Stay tuned, let's get started with week 1.